Capricorn, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Capricorn, this is a message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Oh, trust the great mystery. God is asking you, dive in. Just trust. This is an act of faith. It's also an act of immersion. Let it all just come wash over you. We're going to get deeper into it, Capricorn. This is an energy reading for all Capricorn energy. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Got another card here. Interesting. Oh, this is exciting. It's an energy reading, so take it where and how it resonates in your life. It's your message. Capricorn, this is a timeless message. It comes to you, and we're going to keep that. We're going to keep that. It comes to you when you're open and receptive to the message. But there is a new message every single week. So please remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload your favorite content. Remember, I do personal readings, so if you have a situation where you just really need a deep dive into a specific situation, a personal situation, then go to my website. You can book and schedule everything over there. Choose the type of reading or service that's right for you. All right, you ready? Let's get into it. Okay, Capricorn. God, please let us know. Universe, what does Capricorn need to know? What do you want them to know? This is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Now there's a lot then. Okay, there's a lot then that's happened in the past. And I already knew that because of what I saw. My sock got stuck under my chair. Luckily, it wasn't my toe. So let's get into it. First, we had, right, so I knew it had a lot to do with something from the past because of this little mystery card I have here, and I'll explain why. Trust the great mystery. So we've already said we're going to dive in. And this is about sort of God, the universe catching you and allowing yourself to be immersed. This is an immersive energy, a psychic energy, almost being cradled by the energy of your own trust and faith. So it is about being fully immersed or submerged and knowing, you know what, it's okay. It's okay because you're not going to drown. You know, if you look really closely at this card, it's very difficult to even see where the water ends or where it begins or where it ends. So it is really an act of faith, or it's just saying you're ready, Capricorn. You're ready to be immersed in this. You know this situation. There could already be a level of comfort. Either way, there's a sense of, I'm sure. I'm ready to dive into this. Okay, so what did I say? This was the card, learn from the past. And I thought, oh, that's really interesting because what this is telling me is right now you're experiencing a situation this week where you have touched this in the past or it has touched you. And that's why you are ready and prepared because you've already touched it. You've already experienced it. There's a familiarity with this situation. It may not be with the people involved or the exact situation, but there's a familiarity with this energy, with this feeling that you have. And you're just like, I'm jumping in. I'm not missing this opportunity. I recognize this well enough to know this is where I want to be or this is the right decision for me. So learn from the past, trust the great mystery. Sometimes things that happen in our past happen to us to teach us, plain and simple, so that we will be prepared when we have this chance to just jump in. We'll know it. We've already been familiar with it. And that's almost, oh, I just got like a deja vu, but it's not deja vu. It's more conscious than deja vu. Deja vu is almost like, you don't necessarily know exactly where it comes from, but you'll know where this comes from. You won't just have an energy of, oh, I've been here before, like deja vu. You will know. You have an intense set of memories connected to knowing why or how to act in this current situation. And then we have this. We have time for a beginner mind, and it's not. So this is like a perfect reading being set up here. This is in reverse. It's saying that I don't need a beginner mindset. A lot of times when this card is in reverse for me, it means you're stuck, or you're fixated on something, or you're not ready to move on, or you're almost being stubborn. But that's not the vibe I'm picking up. I think that this is just a card that's saying, this isn't a beginner mindset. You've been here before. This is not new for you. And yet, in some ways, I think the divine mystery of life is coming together, like the past and the present is just coming together, and you're like, I've been here before. I know what to do. I know how to behave in this situation. So let's see what this card is. In reverse, let spirit be your guide is in reverse. So it's not about looking at things from an aerial perspective or an aerial view. It's not about zooming out or even being objective. God, like legitimately, God is saying, God, universe, whatever you want to tack on, is saying, dive in. It's not about zoom out. It is about dive in. Now, let's get to this, because the past on my table does not come up unless it is directly impacting here. And for some reason, Spirit wants us to go over all of what happened. So we have use your mind wisely in the past. So this was experiencing the impossible, experiencing like when pigs fly, or witnessing something that you thought was impossible. And this is in the past or a past life. So because this is pretty far back. And then we have turn knowledge into wisdom. So this is really intuitive. And this is almost like God was setting you up for this understanding of what you needed today. This sense of, it may seem impossible, but in some ways I need to learn this. Okay, but what was this? Maybe we need to ask Tarot once we start. We have time to let go and trust and think on your feet. So a time when you had to leave what was aching your heart behind and improvise. So almost like there was a need in the past to really, I'm going to say this, it's almost like you haven't done this in a long time, but you need to do it now. Like this sense of, Capricorns don't like to be impulsive, but there was this time of being very impulsive, and maybe it was because you were so heartbroken. There was a situation where you were so heartbroken, and it affected you so deeply, or there was something that you really wanted to hide, or you had to keep hidden, so you had to improvise really, really quickly. Perhaps you were doing this by the light of the moon, in the shade, in the shadows. Use your mind wisely. So almost like there was a time when maybe you could have been in some trouble, or things just weren't on the up and up as much as you like them to be, and there was time for a real duck and weave kind of action. Or this is subconscious, right? This could be coming out of the subconscious, something that you don't, okay, it's like something, it's not deja vu, but it's maybe something that you didn't know you knew. Because it is coming out of the subconscious, something that was buried, something that you learned either when you were so young, you didn't remember that it happened, or a past life. A rebirth is assured. So this is definitely an awakening, or talking about a rebirth or a new life, right? Or a sense of when things were just, when you were so young, you were just starting to wake up to certain events. But this is also coming out of the shadows, or learning how to navigate the dark. And watch and wait is Pisces energy. There's so much Scorpio Pisces energy here. This is definitely from a past life, or from your subconscious coming back, and Spirit has your back. Watch and wait, Spirit has your back, and that's Capricornian energy. And now it's let Spirit be your guide, and it's like boom. To me, this is my zoom out card though. No, there is something so deep, even mysterious here, coming out of nowhere. Watch and wait, and spirit. Okay, so there was maybe an adult figure in your life, or an authority figure, or maybe even the government or something like that, that in this shitty situation, in this shitty moment, in this shitty time, you had to rely on somebody else's kindness, or it was somebody else's kindness that really helped you out and picked you up and maybe put you back on your feet, or really helped you to understand or grasp the sense of who I want to be. And now it's almost like this is who you are. And so you're not hesitating because you're not intimidated, because somebody set a great example for you in the past on how to treat somebody or how to treat a situation. And that is why you are so clear and so certain, because you have been here before and you've seen how impactful somebody's faith in you, or somebody having your back, giving you a second chance could be. And you're just gonna do it now. You're just gonna, it's like paying it forward, right? And now is the forward, the sense of, oh wait, even if it's out of character for me, I know exactly the choice I'm going to make here, because I've been here before and I've been the recipient of this kind of energy before. So there's no hesitation here. Ooh, this is beautiful. Okay, Capricorn, tell me more. God, tell me more. Queen of Wands, this involves a fire sign feminine that could be a friend or somebody that you were connected to through a group of friends. Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. They do not have to be a female, but they are a feminine. And a feminine would be somebody that gathers energy, somebody that cultivates energy, or somebody that manages energy. There's somebody who is in the middle of creation. They believe in themselves and what they're creating or what they're helping out, but they're not necessarily completely validated by everybody around them. Coming from the past, we have maternal energy with the Empress. So this is a lot of abundance. This could have been who either helped you out or who you connect this memory to, a maternal figure or a woman of great prominence, somebody who was really just so benefic in her energy because she had it to give. There's a lot of confidence here and it's coming through. We have this fire sign energy, or as somebody that was it's like almost like a celebrity or a known figure, somebody who would have been very prominent and very attractive. That's who's coming through. And then we have this. Now, it's almost like you're friends with them, or you're connected with them, or it's like they're coming back around and it's like you're happy to help. Being surrounded by somebody who is your equal. It's almost like now you're becoming their equal because you're in their position. And look how the cards fell out perfectly like that. Like it's just trickling. Holy shoot. But this is really being celebrated. This sense of a lot of people are happy for you. There's a reason to celebrate, or being surrounded by people who, or being one of the people who really is celebrating somebody else, right? It's like somebody's really getting behind somebody else. Okay? We need more. I need more. Okay, so what the heck is Capricorn doing? Okay, so, ooh, this card came out. This is interesting. 8 of Swords, being dumped or being left behind. Being dumped or being left behind. Maybe being rejected. Some form of rejection here has to do with this story. Being rejected, being dumped, being fired, being left behind, feeling like, or if this is this person, feeling like they've been hoodwinked. And if they need your help, you're going to be there for them. This is somehow being left, like now it's like this severance somehow. Or maybe somehow you're being severed from this person. And then we have the Lovers here. So the Lovers is all about connectivity and fate, like a fated not a fatal attraction, a fated attraction. Like God has divined for the two of you to meet and to come together. And then we have, or this has to do with a lover or a relationship that you are in. Maybe maybe this is a third party situation too, like somebody that was very integral to your coming together or being connected. I was even going to think like this could be like your spouse's mother or something like that. Like this could be that situation, the sense of this coming full circle, or okay, something like that. Then we have another 3, which is good work. Get people appreciating your work and generating this energy of just like you can do anything, or you can be fulfilled, and you can fulfill maybe a lifelong dream. You're kind of the star here. People are celebrating you. Now you are everybody's wish, or people wish that they had you. Coming around full circle, looking in retrospect, you know exactly how to act in this situation. So this is also offering you an opportunity here. Okay, so how does this all go down this week? What's coming at Capricorn? There seems a huge opportunity here. It's a twist of fate. It's like the Wheel of Fortune comes full circle. This is a huge and lucky break that comes full circle for you. How? With a Tower moment. There's some sort of moment that you could not even, okay, maybe okay. And this is you. It's almost like somebody has obligated something to you, or somebody has bequeathed to something to you, or somebody you're inheriting something. The Tower is, it was inevitable. Something has collapsed and fallen down. The Devil is here. Maybe that's you. There was this contract. There's huge gravity here. But there's 7 of Wands. This sense of you being able to withstand the most difficult situations and knowing how to handle this situation, or you having to maybe fight or struggle when something is revealed or announced, or the truth comes out and is shown. I gotta get more details. This is like, oh my gosh. God, please make this make sense. Like, really, we got to dig into the details here. What is this Tower? It's you. It's the 7 of Wands keeps coming up. Like it's something that you struggled for. It's something that you were constantly fighting against and you had to stand your ground against. And now all of a sudden, bam, it's Capricorn on top. And that's that scorpionic energy. Maybe somebody comes back and helps you, but it's almost like there's a resurrective energy here, that the Death card is here, and Temperance. It's like being able to know how to make the best out of the situation. Huge Tower though. And it marks a time in your life when your life is going to change and move in a different direction and start something completely new. New opportunity, new desire, fresh start. Bam. This has been coming for a while. Scorpio, maybe since Scorpio Sagittarius season, but this is the energy of descendants into the underworld, and then when you come up and you know exactly what to do and how to make things right. And that's why you're not going to hesitate. And I think a lot of people are going to be shocked that you're deciding this, but Capricorn, it doesn't fucking matter, because I think you're finally ready for it. You're ready to make this decision and emerge on the other side as who can fix everything and who can make everything work. Let's get a moon card. What is this all about? What's going on with Capricorn? Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. So this is all very relieving for you, because in some ways you already knew psychically, intuitively, that this was going to happen. And it really does help balance everything out for you. I don't know if this is a loss or a death that's coming, but ultimately, not yours, but ultimately whatever this is, it really balances things out for you. It doesn't have to be a physical death. It could be the ending of a business, the ending of an industry, and something comes crashing down. It finishes, and it really helps to clear the air and make everything work better. And it's all related to this big ass story that I just told. It's like coming full circle. God, what is this all about? We're going to head to the extended, guys. I hope that you will join me. It's, once again, we have the Lovers on the table. It is directly connected to or related to this connectivity with a soulmate, with your mate, with the person that you're connected to. It's a deep understanding and intuitive knowing. Let's go to the extended. I will see you guys there.